Welcome to Guitar Gallery. It's a new year, 2017. It's our first review for the year, Stefan. And we're looking forward to do many of these this year and have many more guitars in here. We hope that it's going to be a great year for you as well, and that you're going to play lots of guitar this year and also come and visit us. Today, we've got a Martin here. As you know, we're the high-end acoustic guitar store in South Africa. And this is part of the 15 series. All of them are all mahogany guitars. And if we look at this Martin 0015M, mahogany top, back and sides, obviously the neck as well. While we're at the back there, we've got open gear Grover tuners, which is quite a nice touch to this guitar. If we look at the front, we've got a rosewood bridge and also a rosewood fretboard. Then the scale length is 25.4, which is pretty much a normal standard length. And then inside we've got the X bracing, which will help with to achieve quite a nice balanced sound. So I think that's about it on this guitar. Stefan, you've played it. Maybe just your view on the sound. And by the way, obviously one of your main guitars, the 0015 SM, which is the slotted headstock. So you're very familiar with this sound. What did you find during playing this guitar?
You know what, Stefan? These mahogany, especially if you look on paper, I would never see myself as the mahogany top buying kind of client. But as you said, I own also a 15 series Martin, and what really strikes me about these relatively small bodied guitars is firstly the volume that you get out of it is absolutely amazing, and then the balance that you get within these smaller to medium bodied instruments, they're absolutely amazing. You can see the Martin knows what they're doing by now. They build amazing instruments, they're energy efficient, they sound amazing. For me, one of the biggest things that we should mention is the versatility of these instruments. I never used to like to say that instruments are versatile because I believe that every guitar has its purpose, but some of these instruments are amazingly versatile. For example, this one in the 4 clips that you'll see from the video clips attached here too. The first part, we've played it with bare fingers, we've played it with some heavier fingers and some blues licks, putting in some more energy into the licks, and we've played it with a plectrum, and we've played it with a capo all up in the neck, and it really responds. It's a very, very responsive guitar. It's amazing all around, a little bit warmer, a little bit more, I want to say, compressed due to the mahogany top as compared to the Sitka or the spruce tops, but a warm, full-bodied, woody sound that you get from these instruments, and that they are amazing joy to play, especially for singer-songwriters as a companion, because of the frequency range that the instrument caters for. It just works very well, as you mentioned earlier, with harmonicas as well, and then for a singer-songwriter companion, as I said, very, very, very beautiful instruments.
I was just quite surprised. I mean, I've obviously what you play quite a few times, and how hard you can actually strum this little guitar.
Yeah,
it doesn't run out of headroom.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't
make sense to me.
No, they're quite phenomenal. You'd think as a small body instrument that it'll have a relatively low volume ceiling, but you can play these things loud. You've seen how mine looks. I really do play that thing, and it just responds well to from the lighter, you wouldn't believe actually to what a light touch the top would respond, and then going all up with a hammering plectrum, it really does respond well to all the playing styles.
So Stefan, I think maybe, just in conclusion, we try to find that something special in each guitar. What would you say is that one thing that stands out for you? And I just want to say as well, I mean, I do think that you can almost use any guitar in any environment, but they do tend to perform a little bit better in some areas than others. So what would you say is special about this guitar?
I think, especially as we see now the rise in interest in mahogany top guitars, I think really that the warmth that it brings, especially from a small instrument, it really does. We know that these instruments have their design and the material spec in its origin in the 30s in America with the Great Depression, and it really does feel to me like an old instrument. Even with a fresh, brand new set of strings on, it does have that old vintage tone to it, out of the box with a brand new pair of strings, set of strings on. Even that's what I like about them. So it's a guitar built with an old soul, but with modern technology, I want to say. So it's just beautiful how that comes together. You've got a brand new guitar, but it really does sound like it comes from a previous era. That for me is the beautiful thing about the 15 series.
Right, man. So these are extremely popular guitars, especially the Triple 15. I think Martin really got it right with this
They nailed
one.
it.
And we've got it in stock, and we would love you to come over to come and play on this guitar and find out what the fuzz is all about. Looking forward to meet you soon, and thank you for your time. Bye bye.